For our North Country Inspiration, we outline fun things for you to do next month.
Emily Griffin prepares us for November's events.
A busy November kicks off with elections. Election Day is November 7th, but early voting is already in effect until November 5th. November 4th and 5th, there's a ski swap for winter sport enthusiasts at the Dry Hill Ski Area. They're partnering with Four Seasons Golf and Ski Center to get equipment swaps. Veterans Day is November 11th. We can expect traditional wreath-laying ceremonies. Also, November 11th is the annual Christmas market at the Sackett's Harbor Ballroom. Continuing with that trend, November 18th, there's a holiday bazaar at the Canton United Methodist Church. Also on the 18th, there's a vintage snowmobile show at the DeFerriet Fire Department and an indoor farmers market at the Salmon Run Mall in Watertown. Thanksgiving comes around November 23rd, and the Salvation Army will have its annual turkey dinner. And at the end of the month, it's Small Business Saturday on November 25th. Small businesses offer holiday shopping deals. The Paddock Arcade will host its annual Shop Local holiday market from 10 to 3. Those are just a few events to come this month. Keep up to date by checking our community calendar at WWNYTV.com. Emily Griffin, 7 News.